All right, so it is Sunday, and you know what that means. We are here live for episode number 23. Yeah, that's right. We are one episode away from the 1 year anniversary, 2 year anniversary for the HTE Elite Women's Squared Circle. As always, the bearded idiot, Gary Joe. We have the, Rhonda is just one of our biggest supporters when it comes to when we need to get some stuff. She's pretty much the media woman backstage. And then we have, of course, War Mama Elise, the pipe bomb queen. And then we have the one that does not hold back, Vixen Omega. And making her return for the second time, the queen, none other than Sophie. How are you guys doing?
Hi.
She literally did the queen wave. That was perfect.
I'm wiped out
no.
from yesterday.
Me too.
Yeah.
I mean, but I will say those few hours really just sometimes it does fly by. Thankfully, we were very impressed, I'm sure. But yes, guys, we are here to talk about All Out and then Sophie's great experience that she had in her, I guess, her pond, not ours, there in London. So we can start off with All Out because I'm sure that's going to be the most talked about. Unless, do you guys have a preference? Sophie's experience first, or
No, let's go with Sophie first. She is our guest.
Oh,
By all
frickin'.
means.
Thank you.
okay, that works.
Thank you so much. It was incredible. One of the best days of my life. I mean, it was worth the money because I did the All Elite experience. Bit of a nightmare getting in because of the queues. We were confused. We were in one queue and then we were told to get in another queue. But then we finally made it in. It was amazing. And then we got to talk to Jeff Jarrett and Mark Briscoe and the Hurt Syndicate. And then we got a photo with Mark Briscoe and the Hurt Syndicate. It was amazing.
Oh,
And,
that's awesome.
and
That
we
is
got
so
the
cool.
photos with the belts at the ramp. And there were so many people. I didn't realize there would be so many people at the experience. I thought we weren't going to make it, but we just got finished on time. And then 0 hours started, and the show itself was phenomenal.
That's awesome.
That's so cool.
That is.
Oh, it was
Now-
amazing.
Sophie, I gotta say it right off the whim though. How did it feel the fact that you got to experience the record that was broken while Gabe and the Bolo Club War Dogs were there?
Oh gosh, if you were beside me, you would have been deafened. I was sitting beside a woman and I felt horrible for her because her ears were probably ringing after me screaming so much. I think a few people were staring at me, like, what the hell's wrong with her? But, so I've been waiting since the minute they formed in June 2023, and to actually see them wrestle, it was incredible. Like, I'd met Gabe and Drill Maloney last year at a meet and greet, but to see them wrestle in person, oh, it was amazing. I was flushing. Oh, it was so good. But the whole show was brilliant. What did you guys think of the show?
Oh, it was a great show.
Oh, the
Yeah.
show was awesome.
Yeah.
Yes,
It was fantastic.
I'm so
We
glad
got
you got to
the-
experience that live. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you.
I know, I was so up close. MJF looked at me. I started to panic.
Just flipped him
I don't-
off. He would have been like happy.
Yeah.
No, I was panicking. I don't know why, but I've been in a big MJF era at the minute. I don't know why. He's a twat.
Yeah.
He's a prick, but I don't know why. I love him so much.
Oh,
Because
she says it's
he's
so
our
fancy.
he's our twat. I'm gonna start
No,
calling
it's so
him that
fancy.
now.
He's a
It's-
twat.
it's-
He's a twat.
So
Yes.
fancy. Oh, shit, that's funny. you make it sound so delicate.
Delicate.
such a fancy insult. You're a twat. like in Boston, Boston, I'm like, you're a fucking twat kid. Like, that's what we would say, but yours is so fancy. I love it.
People would actually class my accent as, have you ever heard chavvy?
What?
Heard of the word chavvy?
What's that?
It's like
An insult?
common, like common.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
We wouldn't find that insulting to
common.
us. We'd be like, we're common? We're a bunch of common folk over here. Yes,
That's,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's what she means. Common, like
Oh.
common folk. Like
Yeah.
that,
My
that's what I'm getting.
Accent's
That's the
quite
vibe I'm
common.
Oh.
getting. Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
posh.
You're not.
Posh at all.
Yeah, you guys have way different insults over there than we do. So they're like,
Yeah.
I'm like, is she trying to insult me? I don't find it insulting.
No, but I'm definitely not posh.
No, it sounds so cute and less insulting with your accent.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, it's sweet.
I get away with that.
I feel like MJF is posh. Like or he-
MJF isn't posh. He is what we New Yorkers call the higher. Like, he thinks he's higher class.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, his, yeah, he was definitely be considered posh over there, but no,
It's because he's from the most magical place on earth.
First off, Long Island is
Disneyland?
not that magical.
It
I
is
know.
mine,
I
it
live
is.
in New York. It's not that magical.
It's not magical.
To him, it is.
Yeah.
There's like the only real good place that's good in Long Island are the Hamptons. And that's rich people area. You only go
Is
over
it
there if
really
you're
that
rich and have a
long?
vacation.
The island?
Well, driving through it, yes. Because I had a family relative that used to live out there.
Mhm.
And it would take us an hour and a half just to drive there. And
Oh wow.
it depends on how deep you are on the island, but the Hamptons are the farthest part, which is all the way at the tip. But I was like,
Oh.
How long would you say it takes to drive through there?
the entire thing, maybe 3 to 4 hours. But like I said, I never made
I'd
that
have the
drive.
time.
I've never been to the Hamptons. I've never made that drive, so I wouldn't really know.
In
But-
one city?
That's in one island, honey.
Oh, Gary, I
Oh
can't
my
help myself.
God.
It's not just
Sorry, I was
us.
sharing the
It's
live.
HTE weekend.
My
It's in
country
one
is so
island.
small compared to
Oh,
your
trust
country.
me. You could be driving for 18 hours and still drive through Texas.
Yeah.
It's the biggest state. That like from
Oh, yeah.
from it's an 18-hour drive.
Everything's
it
bigger
really
in
18 hours?
Texas.
I don't know. I know driving from New York to Florida is 18 hours because I've done that.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know.
Jesus, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a long distance. But
The longest bus journey in my country is like 2.5 hours.
Wow.
That's it. From one end to the other. That's it, 2.5 hours. But from
Mm.
Belfast down to Cork in the south of Ireland, 6 hours. So that's really the longest journey. Yours like 18 hours. That's crazy.
I know this.
Dang.
And that's probably like nothing to use.
Let me see.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it
But-
up.
Crazy.
Hmm.
It's crazy.
Good to know, though. I never knew Texas. I mean, I knew it was a big state, but I didn't
Big
think it was
state.
like.
It's the biggest state in the
Super
United
big.
States.
I thought actually
Alaska?
California was the longest from like
So
north to
California's
south.
the longest.
The thinnest.
Texas is the biggest.
Yeah.
Come on,
The
Gary.
fact that you
Don't
know
you
that.
know everything's bigger in Texas. Duh.
Yeah, exactly.
There you
True.
go.
Anyway.
Vicky, geez. Anyway,
I was just thinking if anybody needs a taxi, maybe that's where he came from.
Oh my lord.
Oh my.
If anybody knows what
that
I'm
video
talking
was
about,
crazy. The stuff you
Okay.
share
So
Come on,
the
that's
drive-
funny. I just
the
want to
drive
know
from
where the
one-
door went, okay? That's
made
all.
me think of Adam.
Okay. The drive from one end of Long Island to the other, from its western edge in Queens, Brooklyn, to the easternmost part of Montauk Point, which is in the Hamptons, takes approximately 3 hours without traffic.
Oh my
That was
god.
right.
That's crazy.
It's one.
Hmm.
Long Island is only 118 to 120 miles long.
My God.
Wow.
There you go.
All right.
Geography lessons on a
Yeah.
live. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna put our audience to sleep. Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right,
No.
all right, let's go.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Move on.
All right, where should we begin? What
Pre-show.
is everybody's favorite match?
Oh,
Oh, that's easy for me.
well,
Triple threat.
we all know what Gary's gonna say.
Nope. I
Yeah.
think it was the triple threat.
Really?
It was Takeshka,
Wow.
Okada, Beach, yes,
Bitch.
and then
I
of
did
course
not-
Dorado.
I did not expect that.
What?
The reason why I have a nitpick though with Stad winning the title, only one little tiny thing. I wish the match was a little bit longer.
I was shocked by how short it was. I was like,
Yeah,
I feel
I
like
wish it was a
when I
little
put
bit
it down, I
longer.
look back up, I'm like, it's over. You know,
I know, it was quite
But
short.
I feel like certain matches they rushed. Like they rushed certain matches and other matches.
well,
they didn't.
that's probably a good thing though, because then people would bitch it's too long.
Too long.
Right.
You
no,
know?
I feel like that match should have been a little bit longer. Like,
Yes.
especially with
Yes.
how long it took for Chris to get there, where everybody was like, I mean, you know how long I've been saying, okay, you know, Stat getting screwed again. It took Stat, like, I'm actually writing the post to put on the page right now, but it took her a very long time to get here. And everyone's like, oh, you know, she's getting screwed again, which she was. But I'm like, I kept seeing, I go, there's a bigger picture. There's a bigger
Mhm.
picture. You know me, I never give up. I always know deep down inside, I'm like, I have my faith. I'm like, I know there's a bigger picture. I see it. It's down there. I'm not 100% sure when it's coming, but I know it's there. And I go, here, this was the bigger picture all along. It was already there. It was already set in stone. It was just a matter of which pay-per-view it was going to happen on. So
Right.
when the TBS title was not meant for her to get again, it was always the world title. That was the bigger picture.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, Vicky was sobbing. I was very happy. I mean, I was
I cried.
like, I didn't react to it the way I hoped. I think it's just because I've always been let down from Chris finally getting the big moment. But the fact that she did come out on top, I mean, Stat Daddy rules the place now. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
And then AEW made a tweet about somebody that maybe will go in for that. Get her away from that title. Just saying. You know who that is. So
Yep.
no, we don't need that. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk
Yeah.
about the positives though.
wait.
Wait. Favorite.
Before you go on, you know what? Even though I knew when we were first all choosing who our predictions in the chat,
Yeah.
we thought was going to win. Even though I knew it was Chris, I told you last night, Gary. What solidified what I already knew from the beginning, how I knew she was going to win? The music when she came out. I go. There
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
for sure.
Mhm.
I thought the
You
same
change
thing
your
too.
music, yeah.
Tony needs to be a little less obvious. I'm like, you know me. I'm like the prediction queen. I'm like, I swear, Henry and I should hang out and just go. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? But I'm like, I'm like, I knew. I go. There it is. I go.
Yep.
The fact that he had like, you know, the music right there, and then it's kind of like the Owen Hart Championship. When you have someone come out in the pink, you already told us who's gonna win. Don't do that. Have everybody come out in fucking pink, so we don't know. Thank you. See, Boo knows
Well-
what I'm thinking. She knows. It's
I've
like,
been saying that since the first one because Adam Cole and Britt Baker both came out in pink attire, and then they both
Yup.
won. Following year it was the same thing. Who
I don't think
was
Willow
that?
came out in
Ricky's-
pink.
Willow? No, she had pink in her costume, but it wasn't
Yeah.
obvious. Pink.
Fully pink.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she
I
did
think
have
they should all come out in pink. If it's not full pink, they should all have pink in their costumes. Every
Yeah.
single one of them.
Mhm.
As a
Every-
dedication to
some-
the Owen Hart
something-
tournament.
They should definitely have pink because it represents Owen Hart, and it's the belt's pink. It only it'll match.
I'm telling you, I should work for AEW in the back.
You
I don't want to be
should.
seen, just heard. You know what I mean?
You
'Cause I
should.
like to move in the shadows. I don't want people to know I'm there.
Oh,
Okay,
I
Charlotte,
feel
know,
much better now.
But I'm telling you,
Cool.
like, I'd be like, Tony, Matt, Nick, Kenny, listen to what I'm saying. You guys are too fucking obvious sometimes. This is what I'm telling you. Like, if you want to throw them a swerve, don't let them know your next move. I'm telling you, if you do this and this, like everybody wears pink during the fucking Owen Hart tournament. I don't care if they're going, you know, if you know they're already gonna be eliminated, don't let them know your next move. Everybody wears pink. That way nobody knows who's winning.
Does that mean Elise is going to be the next winner?
Oh, because the
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
pink? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that pink?
She's gonna win.
For shit.
I mean,
So-
after all, I do think Elise has that personality of Willow Nightingale. So
She does.
technically,
Yeah.
Well, we know
Elisa's
what
going to
my
win
best
next year.
round is.
Bookmark this.
Oh, very nice.
I mean, I'm always
I'm more
supporting the
morbid.
ones that I love and support, of course, as always.
Paige, you're the
I
same
can't
way.
wear either. I couldn't wear either of my wrestling shirts today because Wardlow has let me down. I'm very sad about him right now.
Oh,
That's such a shame.
Very sad.
Before we go to the
No.
next person for the best match of the night, did you hear what Tony said on the media call this week? He said whoever reported Wardlow's injury needs to stay the fuck away from wrestling because that is
Oh,
inaccurate. That is
What?
inaccurate. Yeah.
Who reported it?
So I don't remember exactly who reported it. I think it was like PW Insider, Mike Johnson, and then Tony was pissed. But he did give the nod to Sean Ross Sapp for
Mhm.
reporting the injury. But what is being reported, it's nothing like bad as it seems. So Wardlow should be back soon.
Okay,
Good.
so wait, what exactly
So
was
he's-
the details behind it? Is what I
Oh,
want to know.
so he was asked on the media call with John Elba that, what are your thoughts about the unfortunate serious injury with Wardlow? And then Tony was like, whoever reported that needs to stay the fuck away from wrestling. Tony was pretty pissed.
I don't blame him.
So when I heard that, I'm like, damn. And so I don't think it's a serious injury. Wardlow did post on Instagram today, at least. So be sure you focus on that.
That was meant for
But-
you, boo. He's trying to
I
get your
need
attention.
bro. I read an article the other day that I can't remember who wrote it, but I believe it's one of those clickbait pages that said that how it's unfortunate he got re-injured as soon as he came back because they were gonna push him for the world title, and I'm like, bro, it's too soon. It's too soon.
I mean, I thought the same
But
thing with Kyle
what the
Fletcher, but
fuck do I keep saying
I think
about Wardlow,
Fletcher
bro?
was
What
the best
fuck
wrestler
do
of the
I
night,
keep
in my
saying?
opinion.
No, totally. I let Fletcher have his moment. But what the fuck do I keep saying about Wardlow? Wardlow needs to build up the dominance. I keep saying the same shit
Mhm.
over and over and over and over, and it seems like it's either this motherfucker can't catch a break or he's just terrible luck. Like
I think Wardlow needs to come out in a bubble suit instead of that
he
onesie he
needs
used
to
to wear.
fucking start wearing a rabbit's foot, something that a 4-leaf clover, something that gives him good luck because
She
I need him to stop with the constant injuries because then he's not gonna be known as Wardlow. He's gonna be known as injury prone, and I don't need that. He does not need that because it's just gonna tank his credibility. So
No,
I
see,
do
don't
agree
wanna
what you're
say
saying on that.
because everybody said that about Chris Statlander and said that about like Pop. It's like they're not injury prone. You know what it is? They haven't fully healed from a previous injury. They haven't
Mhm.
taken the time they needed. So we don't want to say that because then we're no better than the marks that say it on the internet.
right,
So
I understand that, but he was completely cleared. He's been cleared for months.
Well, let's just hope it's not a serious injury the way it sounds. So
He's been
we
cleared
shall
for
see.
months. That's the only- And
hold on. Best thing of the day.
Jeez.
My dog does the same thing.
Barnaby Sunday thing. My mascots. Okay? This
Nice.
is my mascots.
Oh, they're quite the joy. I will say that.
It wasn't the topic wasn't best match of the day. It was each person's favorite match of the day. I'm just gonna go into mine real quick so everybody else can go into theirs. Believe it or not, my favorite match of the night was Mark Briscoe versus MJF.
was
That
a
was
good
my
one.
favorite because, and it's funny. I don't know why we all chose MJF because it was kind of like the obvious, like Okada. Because why wouldn't Mark Briscoe be the winner? Because he should have been the winner. Because it's like, you know what? If you keep, using my brother's name and you keep putting my brother's name in your mouth, I'm gonna friggin' pull it out. So I don't know why we wouldn't choose him from begin with. I guess it was kind of the same thing. Like MJF is always the expected winner. You know what I mean? Like I'm so proud of the fact that Mark Briscoe won, but that was a really good match. Like, oh my god! Like I said, I'm going to comment on. I don't know who was it. Which one of the commentators said that? Like, give it to the ring crew for actually cleaning up every single one of those. I didn't even see a single tack anywhere. But man, did they do one hell of a cleanup crew? But the fact it wasn't like no tack left behind. Like, seriously.
Sounds a bit tacky though.
It is a bit tacky.
Oh my
but you know what?
god.
Honestly, I loved
Fall
it.
off.
I think it was a great match. And Mark was
Yeah.
going with the freaking tack sticking out of the back of his head.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
that was
That
crazy.
headache that must have caused.
Matt, he didn't give a fuck. But honestly, hey,
Hey.
honestly, I loved it. That was, I'm not saying I didn't have any other favorites, but I want to say that was the one that made me the most excited. Like, I was just like, damn, because, you know, and obviously, Darby's, you know, because it's, I like a lot of action. I like a lot of stimulation because it's like, you know, I'm kind of like a high energy person when it comes to wrestling. I kind of have to be because I'm constantly being disturbed because everybody likes to bother me, regardless of the signs. This is do not disturb. It's like you'd be thinking it was written in braille, like, you know, like they just disregard it. Like they're just like, you know, I'm gonna bother her anyway, you know. But it's just, I think I love being stimulated. Like I mean, I don't know, and this is no disrespect to Hangman because you know how much I love Hangman, and Hangman is a hard hitter. He is one hell of a fighter. He's extremely resilient. But I feel like Hangman just didn't really have it in him last night. Like, it wasn't there. Like, yeah, he won, but it's like, I feel like Hangman was just dragging ass last night. Do you know what I mean?
I think personally the point into that was he was selling more than anything to make Kyle look like a
Yeah.
mortal.
Better.
You know, Kyle was the most talked about in my comments anyway, more than anybody last night. So
Yeah.
I think that's served its purpose for that, Vicky. I see what you mean.
Yeah. I don't think it was fully selling too. I feel like part of him might have actually been a little bit hurt too. Because he looked
I mean,
kind of
with his
exhausted.
I mean,
His
right
shoulder
here
was
and
messed
everything.
up.
He's also older. Kyle is like, I'm not
26.
gonna say anything
Yeah.
graphic. Okay, I'm gonna try to be a little bit more classy. I'm just gonna say he's very spry. Okay, he's also younger. He's in like the best shape of his life. You know, Hangman is a little bit older and seasoned. So, you know, and Kyle is just, I don't know, maybe he's just a saucy Aussie. I don't know. He's just got all that freaking stamina. You know what I mean? So it just, but I mean, either way, like I think maybe by the end of the night I was just kind of tired. Like, you know, so yeah, definitely. But it's just, I mean, it was a really good pay per view, and you know, it's like, you know, it's crazy, like Mercedes match with Rio. For a second, I thought maybe there's a possibility Rio could actually win. You know, like I feel like she kind of underestimates Rio because Rio, regardless of how tiny she is, Rio can pack some punches. Like that girl's been doing it since she was a kid. You know what I mean?
There was a couple times where I was thinking maybe there was going to be an upset there. That's how great Rio is, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think she's very underrated in the ring.
I know, it's like she was the first champion. Not to mention, she's also wrestled with Kenny Omega. Do you know what I mean? Like Kenny, she's also. I mean, not only she's trained with Japanese style her entire life, so she knows like a whole other set of wrestling. You know, that's how she started training. So it's like she knows that type of wrestling. You know, and then went into American style, so she knows like all the ropes, a lot of counter actions and everything. So she's an amazing wrestler. Like, it's like, you know, people always like, oh, if they're smaller, I could take them on. It's like, don't underestimate it. Just because she's smaller, that makes her agility way more prominent. You know what I mean? So it's just, but like going back to what I was saying, like my favorite match of the night was definitely Mark Briscoe versus MJF.
Good match.
Puppy?
Kitty?
No, that's
Kitty. Oh, sorry. Look, you know, it's so small. I thought it was the puppy. Okay, hi, Kitty. Sorry. Hi, meow, meow. Oh, you're so cute. Kitty.
You decided to make appearance today?
I could only see the corner, so I thought you were patting the pup. That's why. Normally my screen's so much bigger, which is weird. I'm used to it being bigger. So
makes me think of the Lion King, the way she held the cat.
Yeah.
Surprised she let me hold her like that. 'Cause usually anytime I do, she attacks me. So she's being a good girl right now because y'all are witnessing it.
She wants to look good on camera.
Yeah, so of course she does. Hey, baby. Right.
What do you think, Rhonda? What was your match of the night?
Yeah.
I it's hard to pick one match because there were
I know.
so many good
Good
matches.
ones, yeah.
You could just say one of.
Probably one of my favorite matches of the night was the tag team 4-way, of course, because of what happened at the end, who we got back.
That's where I got emotional, by the way.
I
Yeah.
too.
I was crying. I was like so excited because now I'm thinking, am I gonna get to see them at Wrestle Dream?
I
So
think you will.
Oh, definitely are.
We're all hoping for that for you.
yeah, I'm
Yes.
so excited. Yeah, and it was a really good match anyway. I mean, I really did
It
think
was.
Speedball was dead.
He died.
He
He died.
didn't
in the
move.
match.
So when he
No.
tweeted that he was alive, I was like, oh, good.
Thank
Thank
God.
goodness.
Maybe Jack Perry gave him that special serum. Like,
I don't know.
I
It
was
was
worried he
crazy.
said too.
That
Crazy.
The vignette was cute. I liked it.
And of course, I mean, I could just go on about every match, but I'll just talk about that one and let somebody else go, and then.
Sophie, you.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about our favorite moments, which there was 100 for me. Elise, what do you think?
No. Sophie goes. Let Sophie go.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I agree with Rhonda. The 4-way tag match, that table spot was incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. See, at some points, I honestly thought Josh Alexander was going to do it.
Yep.
They made me believe he was going to do it, but Don Callis would be insufferable.
Ugh.
He's
It
already
does my head.
insufferable.
Yeah, he'd be even more insufferable. Honestly, I thought Josh Alexander would win it, but I did predict Brodito to win it, and I'm glad they did. And then
Yeah.
the reunitation of Jurassic Express, I was near crying as well, to be honest. I was doing the wave.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, it was brilliant.
Me
It was
too.
really good. But I also loved the 3-way as well.
Mhm.
Okada, Takeshita, and Mascara.
Yeah, that was a good match.
That was
My
great.
gosh.
Can we all
That
talk
was
about how
crazy.
great Mascara Dorado is? Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's
Jesus
crazy.
Christ.
It's crazy.
What are they feeding those luchadors? Can I get some of that shit? Because I want some energy. Man, I
Yeah.
want to be able to just flip and fly all over the place and have energy to go out and do stuff after. Like, damn.
And this is one thing that I love about the CMLL partnership with AEW. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I have a whole bunch of special guests popping in on y'all.
That's okay.
It's all right.
Cute.
But yeah, just something about them being partnered with AEW and CMLL, just like New Japan does. That's why I love AEW. They bring people in where you can actually witness and sense their style, and it's just so damn good. Vicky, I said this before, like New Japan, you get the hard hitting, you get pound for pound, punch to punch, but with CMLL, you're gonna see no pun intended, a fire of a match. It's just,
Or in the
man.
words of Dusty Rhodes, you get a flip flop and fly.
You're gonna sound more like Dusty Rhodes. Now say it again.
What you want me to say? Oh, you get.
Go on.
No, I can't. I can't right now. You get flip
Oh,
flop and fly.
no, come on.
I feel. No, because they really do flip flop and fly. You know what I mean? So that's what I love about
That's fair.
the mixture of AEW. I love the array of different people. I
Mhm.
love seeing. It's like a spice rack. That's what I love. Like, it's all different types of flavors, and I love seeing that. I love the mixture of people. It makes
Right.
it makes it all work so much better. You know what I mean? That's what I love about AEW.
Yeah.
Yes.
My fave match of the night.
Mercedes and Rio was
God,
Elise's. So anyway,
Do you want to get slapped
Don't-
by her?
Yeah.
Like he
Don't
wants
piss her
me
off.
to. He wants me to either transport to the screen or somehow get to where he is and just.
One of these days it's gonna
Why
happen.
he leave?
Oh,
Where's he gone?
you knocked him out.
Yeah.
She's like,
I think I did.
ow, that
He's
hurt.
back.
good, that's what you get.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I mean-
Tekla, my favorite.
Elise, I can't hear you, Elise.
I can't hear you either.
Yeah, at least I can't
we
hear you
can't
either.
hear you.
We can't
No.
hear you.
Can't hear you.
You muted yourself.
How about now?
No.
Nope.
No. Oh
Check-
boy.
He has.
Check your thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
is it
yes.
working now? Okay. There we go.
Yep.
There we go. There we go. Okay.
Now you got to start
Sorry.
over.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Start over.
So, one of my, it's a tie. I have a tie. I like the
Oh.
MJF Briscoe match. I thought that was crazy. Like half the shit that happened in that match was
Yeah.
ridiculous. And then I'll definitely have to say the Darby Allin Moxley match
Mhm.
Yes.
because
Mhm.
my spine hurt every time Darby got thrown onto a coffin,
Yeah.
and I was just like, bro.
It's awful.
But I
I
like
spent,
the
I
board
spent a lot of
that
time like, oh.
Mm.
I like
I
the
know.
board that they had that says nothing really matters until you're underground. I was
Yes.
like, that's a badass quote.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
And
He's not human. I'm telling you.
He's not.
No,
He's
I-
not.
I
This
said
man
the
is not
same
human.
thing.
I'm not.
And I really, really like Pac coming back was a surprise. I'll say that.
I did
That was
not
like
see
a
that
little swerve
comment.
I was not expecting. I was expecting
I
if
loved it.
anybody else was gonna
Loved
come
it.
out, it would have been Gay Kid, but it wasn't.
If only.
I almost didn't recognize him at first. I'm like,
His
I know.
hair.
I know it's so
I like
weird
the
without the
hair.
long
I like
hair.
the hair.
I like
No, I
his shirt.
don't.
It looks good.
I like it way better than that long hair he had.
Yeah.
Oh no, I love the long
His
hair.
wife probably
I'm
said,
I was
"You
a
need
fan
a
of the long hair
haircut."
too. But-
Sophie loves the long hair. You guys like shorter hair. Well,
It was probably his wife. She's like, cut your hair and go back to work.
But yeah, and then to finish off the night, and that wasn't even the last of the Darby Mox thing because the Left Riders drive off. He's about to finish off. Darby comes out with a lead pipe, sets him on fire. Like what the fuck?
Oh, that
that shit was bananas.
wild.
Bananas, and I enjoyed every second of it. And I know that's not the last we see of Mox Darby.
Oh,
It's
no.
definitely-
no. I think
So-
everything's coming to full circle with that.
It's gonna be amazing.
I do want to just give an honorable mention to the fact that we got the Glamazon
Oh,
after.
Oh yeah,
I know, I couldn't believe that.
So, I mean, come on.
But-
She is
So
a
hard.
bad.
shout out to the one that works backstage that we just don't know about because the one that was saying 5 minutes prior, "Hey, watch, Beth is gonna come out, Vicky."
Yeah.
And look what happened. She got it right. So
Yeah.
so she's
like
working
the
for
I've been-
AEW.
I've been hoping for it
Excited.
ever since
Yeah.
Hope came. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought eventually she would. And what better way
Ooh.
to have something?
Yeah.
I will
So-
say the
And I
sacrifice.
don't
she
think,
did.
did you notice
Go Coke.
she has a entrance and a song. I'm hoping
sacri-
that it's not the last that we see of our Glamazon.
No,
I think
hope not.
little do we know that she is signed. And now I say that because now look, Christian and Cope. Okay. Now Mama Wayne is getting in the mix with FTR a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So
Let's be
we're gonna see her
freaking
back in the
Mama
ring.
Wayne
We're gonna
will
see her
not
in the
hold a
ring.
Candle.
Oh, that
Yeah.
shit ain't going unnoticed.
When she took out Stokely, that was
It was great.
Handled him
That
like
was
a
great.
baby.
I mean, I
Looking
feel
like
for
a
the
baby.
guy. I mean, I really do. He's
Wow.
bald and he doesn't get any hose. So what the
No
hell?
hair.
Couldn't have happened to a
That's
better
not his
person.
fault. It's his jumpsuit that he wears. He's got that bumper dumper.
Yeah.
It's not very flattering.
Do
And
you
that
remember what he said
expression.
last year when he was wearing it? What?
Yeah.
You can't face me because I'm like Tupac.
No, and
I
then
know.
I love
the
Stokely.
sacrifice she made
You
at
raggedy
the end
bitch.
for him,
Huh?
the sacrifice he made at the end after the
Yeah.
match was over, that was some
Yeah.
ballsy ass shit.
Dude,
bro.
she kicked FTR's
Yeah.
ass. I loved it.
Until they
Yeah.
got her into the pile driver, she kicked FTR's ass.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you think Cope's gonna let that go? Oh no,
Hell
no,
Oh
no.
hell no.
You touched
No.
my wife. He's not letting
See?
that go.
No.
That's one thing I love about AEW this year is that they're continuing those stories. So this is not over for sure.
no.
Um,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see more than just a tag match next. I think Maybe Ronda's gonna get spoiled at Wrestle Dream. Maybe. We shall see.
We will all pray for that for you.
I hope so.
Take lots and lots of pictures.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
I will. Don't worry.
I know you will.
If the girls was not going to be in Boston when they want me to go to their show, I would maybe consider going to the Dynamite over there at the Agganis Arena. So, but we shall see.
Mhm.
Well, there was another thing that I wanted to touch upon that I really liked.
Can I say my favorite moment real quick? And even though it was already mentioned,
By all means.
Of course you
Yeah.
can.
Stat Baby winning that title.
Yeah.
I know.
Absolutely
Yeah.
loved that for her. And that was
Yeah.
the only title that changed hands last night. No
Which
other
was
title.
Yeah, I'm
perfect.
surprised.
Yep.
It was the only title
And-
that changed hands last night.
And I love that Harley came running out.
That too.
I know.
I don't know if you've watched any of their videos. They're hilarious together.
I'm actually posting one right now. It's so funny. The pirate
So-
one.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that
Vicky
she
would like
won,
that, Thomas.
She won.
Oh,
the
Beth.
first woman-
Yes. Versus
Yes.
Marina Shafir.
Yes.
I would fucking love that. Are you serious? Someone to
Oh,
punch Marina in her
crazy.
mouth? Please.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm welcoming it.
Please, please, please.
First of all,
Yes.
Marina's a great athlete. I want to see her fight in
Wrestle.
the ring and not
Oh, yeah,
just
she's
punch
tough
everybody
cookie.
outside of it. You know?
She's
Yeah.
only been in tag matches and death matches and integrating in the arena. She has not had a singles match
In
since
so
she
long.
returned.
But
Mhm.
I saw a video posted. Is she fighting in Defy too?
Yeah, she's the Defy Women's World Champion over
Yeah.
there.
So
Yeah.
If she
So
can
she's
fight in
doing-
the five, she can fight in AEW.
Thank you. How long am I saying this? I'm like, bitch, get your ass in the ring. You
Yeah.
know?
I really want
And Brian
to face
Keith
Willow,
is
though.
the new champ as well.
Oh,
Keith's
that
the
is
new
right
man.
too.
I'm not happy about that, but congratulations to him.
Is it because of the previous world champion?
Yes, it's because of the previous world champion.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Furious. But congratulations to him.
Yeah, I just love the fact that's that one.
Yeah.
I know.
I
I'm
cried.
so happy
I
for
mean,
her.
And then Gary was talking about how we thought she was going to heel turn because of her attire. She
Oh,
went
so glad I
out-
was
So
wrong.
that I thought she was going to
went
turn
out
and
in
hit
her
Harley
ring.
with the belt.
She went out in her
Me
regular
too.
attire, and she didn't betray anybody. And I'm like, again, I said, I'm so fucking happy for her. I love that for her. Love
And
it.
the fact that she
First
won it
woman in
clean
the-
too.
And technically, she's a Grand Slam champion because those are the only two titles. for
Yet.
women. So she's
Tony
had
better
both.
announce something else on Wednesday.
Listen, for
Yes.
now she is. For now she is. And I love
Yes.
that for her.
Yeah, that is correct.
I didn't think
I'm hoping
Yeah.
she
he
was gonna win any
announces
other
there's
way
going to
but
be a
clean.
tournament culminating in the crowning of the inaugural women's tag titles at Wrestle Dream
Yeah.
in St. Louis.
Yes.
Yes.
I am
So
giving that to him. Let's go.
the finals is already
Psychic
happening.
Vibes, Tony Khan. Psychic
Yeah.
vibes.
What do you mean the finals is already happening?
Sophie and Ronda versus War Mama and the CEO.
What the heck?
So there you go. That's your finals. Gabe Kidd is on Sophie's
why are you
side.
putting us against each other?
Yeah. I would rather be.
Why are you gonna start trauma?
Yeah.
I would rather be taking using a towel to take off the sweat off of one. That's what I would rather be doing.
Dab it
I
slightly
wonder
on the
if he
forehead. Boop, boop,
Get
boop.
that as an actual job. Like,
Yeah.
I'll slab oil all over his body before he goes out to the ring. I'll do that.
Listen, honey, if you're slabbing oil all over him, he ain't making it out of the back area.
I will be.
I'm
I will
just
be
saying.
Announces the
enough that
return
it's
of Chris
not too
Jericho.
much.
Yeah.
I don't think
So-
he's
Expecting
coming
the
back.
Jericho return
No.
last
If he didn't
night.
come back last night, or
All right.
yesterday afternoon, I don't think
This this is a good segue. Good comment there, Thomas. Now that Chris Jericho did not return, I very much agree with everybody. I don't think Chris is going to come back. I don't think it's going to happen now. And if that's what he wants not to do, that's fine. If he wants to go back to where he made his career into a big name, I'm all for it.
Let's give him
I just like the fact that. What's that?
Well, let's give him our best wishes then.
Yeah, exactly. I just hope he's not going to do what I think that he potentially could do, and that is, well, this company, now that I work for WWE, I got to shit on it. I just hope Jericho don't do that.
I
Yeah.
don't think he would,
Sadly-
because you know what? AEW was nothing but good to him. I hope he'll be mature enough to
Absolutely.
not do that.
I want to be optimistic, Vicky. I just,
You know,
think that.
So you know what? Let's
And-
take it as it comes. Why would we not be
Andrade
those
went
people?
back and he didn't badmouth anybody. So,
well, because they barely let Andrade on the mic, but
well,
Well,
that's,
you know what, Gary? Let's not be those people
Mhm.
because
yeah.
if
Anyway,
if we
so-
engage in that, then we're no better than the blank
Yeah.
blank blank marks. Okay.
So,
Mark Briscoe?
so I'm gonna break things up here. I want to give you guys my theory.
Your theory,
that I
yes.
have.
Give us the
Okay.
theory.
Yes.
So, I find it very interesting that Daniel Garcia joined the Death Riders. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And he won't look at Daddy Magic at all. So this is my theory. He is undercover. He
Oh.
joined the Death Riders, and he's going to try to take them down from the inside. They got an inside man now. So, they show the Orange Cassidy's coming back.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I think that's why he won't look at Daddy Magic, is because
Yeah.
if Daddy Magic looked at him in his eyes, Daddy Magic would know. So he can't
Yeah.
look at him because he's got to sell it.
Oh, where'd she go?
Vicky.
Anyway, so that's my wild theory that I'm going with right now.
What's
And so-
crazy is I had the same exact thought.
Wow.
I literally had the same exact thought. I'm like, he's on the
I-
cover.
I-
This is
I
bullshit.
wrote it
I
down.
don't really believe
I-
he's with him.
I have it. I can take a picture and send it. I wrote it down because I told Henry, I'm like, this is and he's like, oh, that's actually, he was impressed that I had I came up with it all on my own.
Very good. Mystic Ronda.
Oh.
I like that. Because remember the video that someone had the theory that why were these four in this frame that I sent y'all a couple weeks ago? And I was like, that's why I said him joining the Death Riders.
That's where
Makes
that's
sense, but
that's what
didn't
made
really
me start
make
thinking
sense.
that was
And
that
I'm like, he's undercover, bruh. He's undercover.
Yeah.
So yes,
That's
I
quite
totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. I literally had the same thought. That's crazy.
I
Yeah.
really love that theory a lot.
Yeah.
I hope it's right, but if not,
Me
it was a good
too.
one. I think we're gonna see new trios champions very soon.
Oh. Hey.
I think I know where this is going.
I think my boy Ricochet
Oh no, please.
and the Demand, the Demand
that's
as they're
so
now called.
stupid.
I
they're
like
gonna
that. I
they're
like
gonna
that.
win. And I
Damn.
don't really like the name. I don't understand. But anyway, whatever. I don't care. I want them to win because he needs a
Okay.
title.
I agree because I wanted to mention that match with the Hurt Syndicate last night was really good. It was.
Yes.
And it was like, okay. And they technically sort of won clean. Technically, maybe a little bit. So, yeah, I think that would be great. Especially since, I love the Ops, but they're not really doing much. That's
Yeah.
the only title that wasn't defended last night. And it's
Yeah.
like, you guys gotta do something. What are y'all doing? Y'all not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I agree with you on that too.
I mean, I could just picture it now. He glares it on his bald head and be like, "Oh, look at that! Oh, this gold looks good on me." That would be freaking hilarious. One thing I love about Ricochet is, man, it just. I think the one that was very optimistic when he made his debut last year was actually Ronda. Ronda was very supportive and very excited for it. 1 year later, I can see why. And hard to believe Sophie actually 1 year later as well got to witness that too. Seeing the debut of
That was
Ricochet.
amazing.
Yes.
Well, that was
Oh,
rude.
Vicky's here.
Oh, you want to be removed again? Okay, bye.
I
Okay.
was
you
in the
dare.
middle of
Wait
listening
for
to
it. Here
that
it comes. No.
freaking
Nah, I will do
badass
Rhonda. Bye, Rhonda. No.
browser. What did I
No.
miss?
He's being a
Gary, you can
weirdo.
go. Okay, last thing I heard, I'm so sorry, was Inside Out and something about Daddy Magic, and then my Wi-Fi was like, "You're done." I'm like, apparently.
No surprise there.
My theory
So
is
sorry.
that Daniel Garcia is an undercover agent. He's in the Death Riders to take them down from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
That's my theory. And he won't look at Daddy Magic, because if he looks at Daddy Magic,
He'll
Daddy
know.
Magic's gonna give it away. Yeah, he's gonna know. And to sell it, Daddy Magic has to be, talking smack on him. He can't. So
Mhm.
I look at me, Danny. Danny, look at me. You won't even look at me for 3 weeks. You won't look at me.
yeah.
Sorry.
I love Daddy
Coast
Magic.
to coast, butter and toast.
Yeah, what she says.
I love Daddy Magic. You
I
know what
know.
though? It makes sense
He's
because he said he
amazing.
knows him so well. But you know what? Notice how
Yeah.
Danny's truly affected by the crowd saying you sold out, and he's like yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely affecting him. I was like, well,
Mhm.
well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I have to fix my stand. I apologize. Technical difficulties.
Well, when you do that, Vicky,
I
the one
am.
time where we wish we had Majestic Marie on here, what are your thoughts with the return of the Mad King Eddie Kingston? We're going to start off with Elise on this one, because considering she is from his,
New Yorker.
yeah,
New York.
He's from
New York.
Yonkers, which is not really
Yonkers.
the five boroughs. It's like a little up north from the five boroughs, but he's a New Yorker. He talks like a New Yorker, so
New York is New York.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That match was a good starting point for him. Like there was a little like chance I was a bit
Clunky.
worried because of the big boots.
Mhm.
That worried me a little bit. I'm like, please don't re-injure him. He just got back.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a good match. I'm very, very happy he returned. Very happy. I'm glad to see him. I wish it was more of a surprise though, because I feel like that pop would have been better. But like I think all returns should be surprises. All debuts should be surprises, because I feel like that just gets the blood pumping more.
Mm-hmm.
But we were told, we got the match. We were like, okay, Eddie Kingston's coming back. His shirt was hilarious because he wore
Claudio sucks eggs.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
I
funny.
was like, what? But I love Eddie Kingston, and I'm happy he's back. That's all it says. And the match was good. He still got his shit, and he just needs to keep his momentum going.
Yeah.
Sophie, what do you think about it? And what do you think about the pairing with Hook? That was interesting.
And then fellow New Yorker.
I didn't get it. I know they're both from New York, but I didn't get it at all. But the match was okay. The ending was a bit clunky, but I liked it. It was great to see Eddie back, because he Gabe Kidd broke his leg in New Japan Strong in May last year, and broken leg's very serious, and it took him ages and ages and ages to come back, but I thought he looked okay. It'll obviously take him a bit of time to get fully fit in the ring, but he did okay, and I can't wait to see what goes forward for him. I don't really know what's going to come of this, like who he's going to work with, because I don't know if he'll work with Big Bill again. I don't know.
Yeah. It's interesting with Hook, I will say that. But Eddie's been in this business forever, and maybe he's just trying to help out, a young Hook. And I mean, if that's going to be a tag team, what would you call it?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either.
No.
Can't think of a name.
The Mad Hooker. Yeah.
Oh hell.
I'm not even gonna say
Oh.
what just popped in my head.
I was
Vicky,
gonna
just say it. Just say it.
Exactly. I agree with
No,
Sophie.
because
Now you
I'm
need to say it.
Graham.
Say it.
Hook's
Say
nuts.
Hook's nuts.
saying Hook
All
these
right.
nuts. Yes.
You're going on mute for that one.
Stop it! You loved it.
Hook these
was
nuts.
That was
Did
funny.
you see that sign last night, by the way?
Yes,
Counter
I did
program these
these
nuts.
nuts.
That was
That was good.
I was sleep.
That was fucking perfect.
Yep.
Rhonda, I know
That
you
was
how much
good.
you like Hook.
Yes. I'm interested to see where it's gonna go. Like, was it just a one-off, or are they gonna pair up? I mean, maybe it was just two New Yorkers helping each other out. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was good. I'm good to have Eddie back.
Yeah.
I agree.
Also, we got the tease of a return on Wednesday at Dynamite, which is why I'm wearing my jean jacket, because I had to represent
It
for
needs to be black though,
Orange.
Rhonda.
what?
Do you think it's gonna
What?
come back and wearing all black again?
No.
No.
No. I like that side of Orange Cassidy though.
Nah.
But
No.
I think it's gonna go back to the original Orange Cassidy where he's kind of quiet but just short words. You
Yeah.
know?
I think we're getting back to our origin of AEW.
Mhm.
Getting back to where we should be, where we were, by having all these originals, having Chris with the belt, Hangman. It's all,
I made a post
OGs.
about that today. You know, like you are sure you're signing people that is not from, the other side, but what you're doing is you're making the OGs very important with these
Yep.
returns, and I really, really love that. Like a lot. So we
Yes.
shall see. I mean, I kind of wish they would have done something a little bit different with that segment last night. I wish it would have been Orange making his magic appearance, being like, "Oh, so you called me? Here I am. Hey, so you need somebody on Wednesday?" Something like that. That crowd was loud right when Kyle just said a simple thing,
Whatever.
right?
Yeah.
So, in Pittsburgh, I'm hoping we see Pittsburgh as well on Wednesday. I know. It's hesitant for me
It's
too.
hard to
So
say, yeah.
yeah,
No negativity.
that's not negativity.
No negativity.
Nope.
That's not negativity.
Touching base on the Orange Cassidy thing goes back to what I originally said about leaving a little bit more to the imagination. Like, stop revealing too much. Like, first of all, who says whatever more than anybody?
You.
Exactly.
Okay, first of all, you gotta leave a little bit more discretion. Okay, so Kyle being on the phone saying he says whatever, you already told us everything we need to know.
And then they want to be like, "Oh, it's a mystery partner." No, the fuck, it's not. We know who it is. It's not a mystery partner.
Exactly.
Now,
Like, are you serious?
Wouldn't it be a swerve if it was somebody else, though?
I know, that would be so funny.
I don't know. I don't know who it would be, but
No.
Grapefruit Cassidy. There you go.
Great.
Oh my
Who the fuck
god.
likes grapefruit? Nobody. Okay.
You're right. I don't.
Never
But it would
had
have
it.
been nice if they were like, didn't say anything at all. Like, more discretion, like more like teasing without, like, give us a taste, but don't tell us too much. Kind of like the days of kayfabe and the internet not knowing shit. Like, don't tell us too much. Let us wonder. Let us not know a damn thing. Like, I like when they do that. I'm like, well, we don't know. Like, you tell us too much, it's less excitement, more anticipation, less excitement. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, don't like, like the thing with Eddie. Like, obviously everybody was waiting for him to come back. Now, it's like, I get it. Big Bill called out Eddie. Now, it would have been nice if, we didn't know. Like, if Eddie didn't respond to it, like, it's like if we didn't know the match was going, like, Big Bill came out and be like, I want to see if Eddie Kingston has the balls to show up. And, he's just standing in the ring and all of a sudden Eddie's music hits. That would have been different. The pop would have been better. But because we all knew he was coming and they said, oh, I saw Eddie earlier and he was in a bad mood. I'm like, Eddie was born in a bad mood. We all know that.
Yeah.
That's just his thing.
You tell.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just like, don't tell us so much. Leave more to the imagination. Make us wonder. Stop fucking telling us everything. When you tell us too much, there's less excitement. Do you know what I mean? Don't tell us shit.
See.
Let us be excited. Let us not fucking know who's coming. don't tell us shit. You know,
Yeah.
that's what makes wrestling great. It's like when we didn't know who the fuck was coming, where you're like, I didn't see that coming. You get more excited and you want to know what's happening next. Like, don't tell us anything. You know, bring back the days of like when the internet didn't exist. You know, stop leaking shit. Don't tell us anything. You know,
I
that's
think
what
it's
makes us more excited.
I
You
think
know?
it's kind of hard, Vicky, because I mean, I'm not trying to defend the dirt sheets, but the ones that I do trust is Sean Ross Sapp, my man, you know, but they unfortunately it's just like the news, right? When they're covering a story, they have to leak it, you know. Not all the
Not
time. I do
necessarily.
agree. I
People
wish
can learn how to
things
shut
wouldn't
their
be leaked.
mouths. It's not that
Um
hard.
but look at it this way. AEW does things very under wraps really, really well, more than any company. And I'm not just saying that because we love AEW. Like the granted, it was a prediction with Jack Perry. I think the writing was on the wall, but it wasn't really confirmed anywhere.
Yeah.
And then them being reunited again was easily amazing.
Okay, that was great, and everybody
Yeah.
loved that. But I'm saying, I'm going back to like the whole Eddie Kingston thing, you know, like, but it's like, you know what? Like Tony needs to learn how to keep things under wraps. It's really not that hard to keep your mouth shut.
And
like if you
I
don't want
agree.
anyone to know, don't tell them. Like people, there's people out there that need that shit, that feed off that thing, that search the internet for that shit. You could be more like me and not give a fuck and not search for it. You could just shut your mouth and wait for things. Just don't fucking look for it. Just be patient. Let it unfold. Stop looking for it and just wait for it, because it's more exciting that way. When you're constantly searching for it and leaking for it, it ruins it for other people. And you're like, oh, well, I already know this. It's like, well, yeah, and you just ruined it for everyone else. It's like, who gives a shit? Shut the fuck up. Keep your mouth shut. Stop searching for it. Stop spoiling it. And just wait for the product to unfold. You know, it's not that serious. Like, it's like people just ruin everything. It's like,
Well,
that's why I miss the days of no internet.
I know there sometimes they have said, I've seen in the past where places have ridiculed AEW for too many surprises or too many run-ins or too many. So it's like trying to find a balance. You know, we got the Glamazon and we got Jurassic Express as a surprise. Hawk was a surprise. And I saw I don't know, is it Reaganite? Or
Regan Elite. This is Thomas, by the way.
Okay, Thomas. Thomas said that maybe Eddie didn't want a surprise return.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
And so
Eddie's not a flashy dude, and that's okay. I get that. I'm just saying the pop would have been better had like Eddie not responded online and nobody knew he was like if he was going to show or not. Like I mean, for months we all hoped he was going to show up at every single pay-per-view. We're like, is Eddie going to come this time? We didn't know. We hoped. We all hoped. But had it been like Big Bill standing in the ring, kind of like, he's not going to show. He's not going to, you know, just kind of just talking shit. And then Eddie's music hit. Then the crowd would have been more excited, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Like, everybody can feel differently, and that's fine, because everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I respect that. I'm just saying, from my perspective, it would have been better if they'd done that. Had Eddie not responded, and nobody said a thing, and no one's like, oh, I saw Eddie in the back, it would have been better if they didn't call the match. If nobody knew a damn thing. Like, it's like more silence is better. Less, you know, revealance and more discretion. It's like the same with like revealing everything. When nobody knew Adam Cole was in the building and they snuck him in, and the only one who knew was Britt Baker and Tony Khan, they need to do more of that, because it excites the fans more. When you reveal too much, it's just like, you know, nobody's excited anymore. You need to stimulate the fans more.
Again, Vicky, I'm not disagreeing whatsoever, because I want to be surprised like you, but you know, it's just hard because we're in a whole different era of wrestling, you know. Like I want it to be like back in like the early 2000s too, but it's just not like that anymore, and that sucks. I really very much agree with you, because I mean, what I would have done differently is Big Bill just being like, you know what, I am the one that always shows up, I'm always here, but you know what, I'm in the mood for a fight. And then I would have never said anything about Eddie Kingston, you know. I do very much agree with you. I wish things were under wraps too. I don't like being spoiler on my page sometimes too when I'm reporting things, but you know, a lot of people depend on me for it, You know,
I know, as I say,
so
certain things she shouldn't reveal. Just because you hear it doesn't mean you should share it. Like, they're gonna find it all over the internet anyway.
I mean,
but if that's what you want to
yeah.
do, I respect that. Like, you can do that. But that's why, like, when Jade Cargill said there's no one left, people hoped for Chris Statlander. They
Right.
didn't know for sure if he was going to. So when she came out, everybody was excited because nobody
Yeah.
knew. They need to go back to that. It's really not as hard as people think. In your brains, you're all trained to think it's hard. It's not. It's human condition. Like, people are conditioned to think it's hard. It's not. Because we did it once before, we can do it again. It's the internet and social media that has people trained to believe it's hard. It's really not. Like I said, we need to go back to that era. We can still do it. People would just think that you can't. You know what I mean? It's just.
I love your
that's just my
optimism,
opinion.
Vicky. I love how optimistic you always are. It's just
Mhm. It's just, maybe it's just this is just me. This is only me. This isn't towards anyone else, and I'm not, knocking on anyone else. This is just how I am.
yeah.
My brain is trained where I'm like, I do not look for anything anywhere else. I do not follow anyone or follow anything, any page anywhere else. And if I, like I said, I don't believe anything I hear and only half of what I see. You know what I mean? Because if I didn't hear it from the actual source, I don't believe it until I see them show up in the actual other promotion. I don't believe it. People can report whatever they want, but if I don't see you show up in the other promotion, I'm not going to believe it until I see you show up. Like I said, I don't follow those rumors. It's like, maybe it's because I'm just so different.
Mhm.
Like, I just don't go into that drama. Like, it's just, I like to just kind of go with the flow. Like, I stay in the moment, and I take things one moment at a time. I don't worry about anything else but the actual moment that I'm in. So
Right.
It's like, what happens on like Wednesday? Do I hope Brit shows up? Yeah. Could she very well show up? Absolutely. Do I know what's going to happen? I do not. But you know what? I can always hope. Chris Jericho, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. If he shows up,
But
in
the
WWE,
examples that Rhonda gave, though, Vicky, I really loved.
What?
Like that happened last night.
Mhm.
Everything that Rhonda touched up on and everything you're touching up on,
Mhm.
I like it because it's optimistic on both sides.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
but
every one of
again,
us
we're
has
just
their opinions, and they're all
Yeah.
valid and respected. And that's why
Mhm.
I like all of you, because every single one of your opinions are valid, and you all are allowed to believe and think what you want. And I respect that. And no, I'm not going to shit on or put down any of your opinions. Absolutely not. Because you're all allowed to feel that way. I'm only saying what I think and how I feel. And I do not want to change anything that you guys think or feel. I'm just saying what I think for my own person. You know what I mean? Because we all are allowed to think what we want. I'm just saying, like, I think maybe the reason why I am the way I am is because I conditioned myself to be this way. Because it's like, I just don't like to, like, think too far into the future, because I just don't want to, like, disappoint myself by saying, well, this, and this is not, like how we all been waiting for the women's tag team championships. Of course it's going to happen. When? We don't know. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. You know what I mean? Like, is it going to happen? Absolutely. We're just waiting for that tournament. Are we hoping Tony makes the announcement on Wednesday? Sure. But we've been waiting for that for so long. That's why I said, I don't know what his announcement's going to make. It could be anything, but who knows what it will be. I mean, we can only go from there,
It's gonna be Sophie, the new manager. So, I mean, hey, that's awesome.
Sophie, the gentle newsbreaker.
She's going to be side by side next to the clam digger, Nigel McGuinness.
It's
Can you imagine the
Sophie
fist
insulting
fight? She'll
someone
be like,
Nigel
"Get the fuck
insulting
away
someone."
from me!"
It's funny.
Swats him like a fly. Get away from me.
That'll be
No, I like Nigel.
It's like him insulting someone, but then adding sunshine at the end. You're like, I can't take you seriously. You're insulting me, but then you give me a compliment. So I'm like, well,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Nigel McGuinness. Hit him
Yes.
and his soon-to-be newborn child. Brian Danielson is very happy for him.
I can't.
Oh, sure he is.
Post you did. That baby.
Oh, the one with the
Like, that's what I
baby?
said. I can't with your shit.
Yeah.
Did you see that, Sophie?
That was funny.
Did you
Yeah.
post that on the page?
His baby
Yeah.
is the goat.
You and your fucking nonsense, Gary. The shit
I
you
got
come
way
up
too
with.
much free time when I'm posting content.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done with your shit.
I don't blame you.
Okay, so what should we touch base on right now?
Who do we think is Mercedes gonna lose the title to finally? I don't know.
Yeah, okay, really quick before we
You know
do
what?
that.
You go first. I'm done.
Before we do that, that time is coming very soon because I told this to Vicky. It's going to happen very soon because the 500-day reign of Jade Cargill is coming to an end.
Yep.
And
Okay.
that's going to be from Mercedes. But yes, who is it going to be? I really think it needs to be
Please,
Britt.
anyone.
I think it needs to be Baker. Now, I only say that because
I love Brit.
before Britt, stepped away for a little while. Her last match I think was ironically enough against Stat, but the story that was really told before that was Britt and Mercedes. I really hope that's who it is. I think it's going to happen at World's End.
Was it really against Stat? Oh my god, I don't remember. What was
Yeah,
that?
that was the last time we see Britt in the ring. So
I'm wondering. If she
it was actually on Collision
healed.
last October, I think.
Wow.
So we're coming up on a year that she's been.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, remember when she came back and she had told everybody like her health issue that she went through and how she was like paralyzed. Like was it
She's
one side
healthier
or-
now, though.
Well,
She's
I
very
just-
healthy
I
now.
wonder if she wasn't fully healed when
I don't
came
think
back
she
and
was.
She realized that, and that's
Yeah.
when she stepped away again. That's the only thing I could think of, or maybe she wasn't not just physically ready, but maybe mentally she needed to still heal and take care of some stuff, and that's why she
Mhm.
stepped back away again.
But yeah, I think it should be Britt. If it's not going to be her,
Who should it
Sheeta?
be?
Sheeta maybe.
My girl Sheeta. I love Sheeta.
I wish I would say Serena D because I do like D, but she's in the tournament for the ROH Women's Peer Championship, so
Well, good
I don't
for
think it's
her.
not
That's
needed.
awesome.
What do you
Who
think?
else?
What do you think, Elise?
I
mean,
don't know. There's a bunch of
we can
potential
include you.
people.
Yeah.
You want to
The
beat the
most
shit out of her
I would
anyway.
get away with is
We know.
throwing her, and then she'll probably beat the shit out of me after.
Ooh, Vicky, I'm surprised you didn't say a name. Ruby,
say
Ruby
anything yet.
Soho.
That would be so cool. We
Listen,
haven't had
yeah.
her return yet either.
I hadn't said anything yet. That's why I was going to wait for all you guys to say what you wanted first, and then I was going to go last.
There's so many potential returns we could use. We could use Sheeta. We could use Nyla Rose hasn't been in the title picture or been in any picture for the God knows how long. Who else?
Wendy
I think she's been
Recta.
doing other stuff.
Who's Wendy Richter? Because she says that name. I'm like, who is she talking about?
She's an old
an
school
old
wrestler.
Old wrestler.
Very old school. She used to wrestle
Very-
like
yeah.
60s, 70s, 80s, but she's way retired now because she's old.
I believe she's
Why does Tony Storm want to fight this old lady?
Because she's funny.
Tony's
because
Tony.
she's timeless.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
really still think it should have. Like, I was really hoping it would have been Athena, but Athena's busy being the forever ROH champion. So
You want Athena what? To win the
I was
AEW Women's World Championship?
no, to take the title off of Mercedes.
Oh,
So, remember that was one of my theories. I was really, really hoping for that, but that didn't.
not
happen,
until
so-
she loses the other belt.
Yeah, that's why I said she's too busy
Okay,
being
yeah, I
the
was gonna
forever
say.
champion.
Mhm.
I don't know.
These
There's
fucking belt
endless
collectors.
possibilities. If we want returns, we got Britt, we got Ruby, we got Sheeta,
I miss
possible Nyla
Ruby.
one. We got
I love Ruby.
We could have Ty, Anna Jay. There's plenty of women on the roster that can go after the title. Tekla was unsuccessful for the world title. Maybe she can go after Mercedes next. Who knows? Like, it's endless possibilities at this point.
Well, don't forget, we need to build a tag team division. So I'm waiting for that tournament. I can't wait for that tournament. That's going to be so amazing because it's going to be it's going to be so satisfying to finally seeing it happen. We're going to be like, because it's like long overdue. It's like, like I don't even know how long we've been waiting for it now. Like 6 years. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forever.
Since the beginning.
But then it's gonna feel like no time at all. It's like, it's just like time's just a blip. You blink and it's past. It's just like. I mean,
So
shit, Gary, it's only like 3 weeks till we go see Star.
I know. Time's flying.
Time is
Can't
flying.
Mercedes has held the title for 482 days. So there's 18 left to get to 500. So,
Technically 2 dynamites remaining.
No.
About.
so she could lose it before World's End.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's just to get past the 500 mark, I'm just saying. And
Well, she's going for that whole Ultimate Dragon thing.
Yeah, but she just needs another belt is all. I thought she needs 10 or something.
No,
Oh my God, no.
Stay away from stat, please.
No.
Stay the hell away from stat.
We're not going to touch
Anyway,
this conversation, all right?
But we are in Pittsburgh. I say we like I'm gonna be there. But Dynamite's in Pittsburgh on Wednesday, so I would love to see Britt Baker come back.
I think it's time for the doctor to see her now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
And let's start that feud. And then selfishly I want every great match to be at Wrestle Dream.
Oh, you're going to get a lot of great
So
matches
she could
at Wrestle
lose
Dream.
at Wrestle Dream and I would be okay with it.
That's not selfish.
Okay, Sophie, what's your thoughts?
I don't care as long as she loses the title.
She does not care.
No, but I'd love Tekla. Tekla's my favorite now, so I would love Tekla to win it. Or obviously, Ronda said Pittsburgh, Britt Baker returning. It would be nice to see Britt Baker, even though she's already been a champion. And some people might say, oh, she's only back and she's getting an opportunity already. But it would be nice to see her win that title. But I would want Tekla to win it.
I think that
would
theory
disagree
goes
with
out
that.
the window. Mercedes arrived and that's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
All right.
God knows when.
And the reason why I'm thinking World's End is because, you end the year and you're starting the new year fresh.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm hoping. I know that's dragging it out a few more months, but
Don't we still have full gear too?
yeah, in November.
One of my favorites.
Same. Which, Elise,
love
I'm going to
Big
say it. When I order Wrestle Dream on HBO Max, you better watch it live with us.
Okay,
You have to.
sorry.
You have to watch it live with us. But you know what? I'm an
Yeah,
uncle. I'm an uncle.
I can wave at you guys.
I'm an uncle, so I get it.
Paper
Being
days, one
anything for my
time a
niece,
month.
so I get it. I'm not mad
No,
about it, obviously.
It wasn't for her. It was for me. She just tagged along with me.
Oh, what? Oh, well, damn.
You didn't read my messages. I went to the Brooklyn Bridge to go dance K-pop.
Oh,
That's literally what I did.
okay.
I can't.
Fair
with you.
enough.
I mean,
so they have. All right, so we're gonna deviate from wrestling for just a tad. I'm gonna explain this as quickly and as eloquently as I possibly can. In the K-pop world, there's this thing called random playdance, where people edit a bunch of music, put a bunch of choruses to K-pop songs, and they put it in a mix. They make the mix, they go to the people, they'll play the mix. If you know the song, you jump in the middle, you dance to it, and then you jump right back out when the song is over. That is what I did yesterday.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
I mean, we all have hobbies. I mean, so.
I said yesterday I would have two of my favorite hobbies, K-pop and
Well,
wrestling. That's literally what happens.
No judgment.
Yeah.
Yes, no judgment.
My name on
I'm not
Instagram is
judging.
dancing. I like to dance. Dancing's one of my things. I grew up dancing. I love dancing.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
So there you go.
Fair
Okay,
point.
Oh my goodness, sorry.
but-
Is there
what's
anything
next?
you guys want to touch upon? You know what? Okay, why not? Let's talk about the women tag team titles. Okay,
Ay, yo.
who do you want to see being the inaugural champions? Now, the reason why I don't think it's going to be Stat and Willow now is because Vicky is sneezing. So no,
I couldn't help it.
I don't think it's going to be them. Who do I think it's going to be? I'm sorry. Maybe I'm going to be biased because she sent me a message recently on Instagram, and that's
Oh,
Megan
for
Bain and
Christ's sake.
Penelope Ford.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Same.
think that would be I think that would make sense. Okay. So Thomas was on that one right away. Sky Blue and Julia. I mean,
Julia.
I was gonna
I
say
wouldn't hate that either. I wouldn't
gonna
hate that
say
at all.
No, that would be good.
Also, TJ. I mean,
Ty
they could
J
be.
too. I was gonna say that too.
Yeah.
They would be.
So-
Yeah, they're good. Yes, I would like for them to win too, because especially I would love if it's a homegrown team. So definitely,
Yeah.
Julia and Sky, Ty J. I think those are very. Megan Bain's not really homegrown, but Penelope Ford is, so that kind of works in their favor. So I think any of them would any of those teams would be great.
Aw.
Oh, look at the doggy.
It's a beautiful chocolate boy.
Aw.
He really is a handsome chocolate boy. Let me tell
Oh
you,
my god, he's the sweetest boy ever.
he's a ball of fun. Him and Shelby for sure.
Or Harley Cameron with I don't know who they could pair. I mean, her and Anna Jay have been doing. I'd like to see Harley Cameron do something just because she's been so wonderful and she is homegrown too. So
I freaking love Harley.
She could tackle Willow.
Yeah, that is true. I didn't think of that.
Willow's another homegrown, so
yeah.
I would want it to definitely be a homegrown talent.
What do you think, Sophie?
I think Megan Bain and Penelope Ford, because they were, along with TJ, they were kind of the first tag team, like established tag team. So I think it makes sense for them to win it. No, I don't think anybody else should win it, but we'll see. But I don't know who Harley should tag with, because she loves Steph. Well, she loves everybody, but
Yeah.
I don't know who she could tag with, so I think it should be Megan Bain and Penelope.
Yeah.
Biggie.
Go, Megan.
Go, Megan.
Well, like I said, it could be literally like any of those women. First, I'd like to see the tournament happen. Like, I'd like to see a division built. So, like, it could be Ty and Anna. It could be Sky and Julia. It could very well be Megan and Penelope. But I'm going more towards, like, Sky and Julia, or Ty and Anna, more or less. But I think it all depends on, like, we should go by how they perform in the tournament before we make like a informed decision. Like,
Yeah, we're just finishing booking here.
But you know what too? I think who also could very well tag with Willow that we're not touching base on here is Ruby Soho. Because she did tag
They did have a tag team for a bit.
Yeah. So
they could bring back Thunder Rosa and put her and Tony Storm back together.
Thunder Tits.
Thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Or Thunder Tits, whichever.
Thunder Tits.
Thunder Tits.
You gotta look more like a superhero.
Remember, there's also Deonna Purrazzo and Taya Valkyrie.
That's
Because they were a pretty dominant force too. So, like I said, first we have to see. First they have to announce the belts. Then they have to announce the tournament, and then we want to see who the brackets are. And I mean, we have to want to see who dominates in the tournament first.
I just thought of Mina Shirakawa with Tony Storm.
Oh yeah.
That would be a very sultry team
Mm.
of tits and ass. Let me tell you.
If
They could call
Mariah
themselves
May was still
TNA.
in if Mariah May was still in AEW, it would have definitely been Nina and Mariah. But
Yeah.
What would their tag team name be? TNA.
I think that would be a
Good one.
copyright issue, so unfortunately,
Not
Um,
TNA, T and A.
still almost the same thing.
yeah,
Queen Aminata, you're right. And Harley,
Yeah.
maybe. Queen Aminata and
who has
Harley.
she been? She's been teaming up with Willow. She's been
Mhm.
teaming up with Anna and Ty. Her and Serena Deeb had a little bit of a thing for a second.
Yeah, but Serena's in that tournament towards for
Yeah.
the Pure Women's. Is it a Pure Women's Championship
I will
thing right
be
now?
right back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Having some John Moxley issues again. That's what I'm going to call it for now. I'm like having some Moxley issues. If we all know what I mean.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Just being punny. So, like I said, I'd like to see it. I want to see it announced first. Then I want to see the tournament announced. But you know what? They could very well do what they did. You know how like random pairing, kind of how they did with like Adam Cole and MJF.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or even put. No, they can't do that right now. They could do the random pairing though. So I want to see the tournament announced first. But like I think there'd be a lot of strong dominant tag teams. Like I said, Deanna and Taya would be in there too. They'd be a very because they work well together too. So you're thinking about people with really good chemistry. So, but then they said something about Britt with her real life pal Deanna. So who knows? I mean, we don't know what's going to happen. So I kind of want to make a decision going off like how the tournament's going to go. But first, let's hope he fucking announces it finally instead of saying.
Oh, I think he will. Oh, go ahead, Sophie.
Oh no, I was just saying fingers crossed.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, got a question. I think it's gotta happen because why? I mean, again, I'm very happy that Chris did win the title, but now that Chris is champion for that, and then Tony Storm, which is with easily your hottest babyface in the women's division, like now what does this mean for Tony Storm? So I think it. Believe me, I'm hoping the same thing. Tweet
What
the
if
shit
Tony
out of
turns
Tony.
heel?
You
You don't know that? We don't know that.
Yeah, you're right, but I can't buy her being a heel.
No.
Listen, there was a lot of people we couldn't buy being heels.
Yes,
Still they turned.
I do agree with that, but she's just so damn over. Like,
no.
But you know what? My predictions are always wrong anyway, so.
You are. You are wrong. You know what? There's somebody we're leaving out that could very well pair up in a tag team is Alex Windsor. We're leaving her out. Windsor. I mean, I don't know who she was.
No. I gotta hear, Sophie, you gotta say that loud and proudly because you got the accent here.
I don't have an English accent.
Yeah, but you're the only one that has the actual foreign accent. That's cool. So
the accent.
Yes.
Windsor.
No. You're gonna do the whole thing.
Gonna do the whole arms out like you're flying, like Windsor, you know?
Windsor.
Yes. If I say it's more like Boston, like Windsor, you know, I'm fucking from Boston.
Oh my god.
This message has been approved from Honor the Elite.
You know, so like I'm hoping he finally announces the tournament because with Tony, who knows? He always has like the most random announcements. Like, I mean, he's always like pumped up about it, like he's just taking like 2 lines of cocaine, you know. So like, but who knows what he's gonna announce? So I guess we'll just have to wait and see on Wednesday. I'm sure it's gonna be something big, which is great, but who knows?
Who knows?
The weeks always just fly by so quickly after pay-per-view. You're like, wasn't the pay-per-view just yesterday? You know, it's Wednesday, you know. Which
that's one thing I love about the fall schedule with AEW because it's on a Saturday. It's not like I have to
Yeah.
go back to work the next day, and that makes me so
Yeah.
happy.
We should have all the pay-per-views on Saturdays. Like, that way for the
Yes.
people that have to work the next day, especially when they have it at 8:00 at night. I do feel bad for all the people that have to work the next day because, usually the pay-per-views go to like, almost midnight,
So
sometimes after.
So in the media scrum, somebody asked Tony about more afternoon pay-per-views because the last 3 have been afternoon, and he made a comment that made me think they may do more afternoon ones, even Saturday, even Sundays.
Yeah.
Just because so many fans are in Europe over there with you, Sophie, and
Yeah, it would benefit us greatly.
yeah,
Yeah, that would be great. I mean, for the people that do work, if you're going to do Sundays, do it like all Sundays should be afternoons. If you're going to do it Saturdays, who cares? Make
Do
it
it
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that do work the next day, and obviously they want to stay and watch the whole pay-per-view, but I'm sure they're exhausted the next day getting up, from obviously all the adrenaline that they're pouring out watching this pay-per-view, but they have to get up the next day and function, and they're just like, they feel like they just mosh pitted in a friggin' concert, like, so it's just
So I don't know if he would do that every single Sunday after this whole fall season because Tony does work for a football team. So I think that would prevent him a lot for doing it every Sunday afternoon. So yeah, if he wants to stick it on Saturdays for like a 3:00, that benefits us as well. Like I don't mind watching a pay-per-view early. And then of course, like people like Sophie and Thomas and everybody else across the pond, like, damn, that's perfect.
Yeah.
And not only that, people in Australia, so
yeah.
I mean, I'd kind of rather, because I mean, like where my room is upstairs, like my dad's bedroom is right next door. My nephew, like, I don't care, my nephew can sleep like they're dead, but I like, especially late at night, if it's like a Sunday, like obviously my pay-per-view is loud, and I'm trying to make it like considerate, and like Gary, especially, how I have to turn it up really loud. This only happens with wrestling. I always have to turn the volume up extremely loud to hear it, but with like movies and TV shows, it's fine. Like, it's only wrestling. I have no idea why, but it's like, I have to turn it up loud so I can hear it. But it's like, I feel bad because like he has to work the next day. So it's like, if it's going to like midnight and stuff, like, so it's like kind of, there's a lot of us that like, kind of have to revolve around. It's like, I get his football schedule, but it's like pay-per-views are only one day a month. Like his football schedule usually every week, maybe alternating. So it's like, I'm sure he could probably figure out something. I mean, you are a fucking millionaire. You know what I mean? Not shitting on you. I'm just saying, just like, I'm sure something could be like worked out, So I'm hoping, for all the fans, like I'm not like really thinking about me. I'm thinking about like everybody, because everybody wants to enjoy it equally. You know what I mean? And Tony always.
I very much agree.
So guess we'll have to see.
All good points there. And I just realized, like, Elise, where'd you go? I'm assuming she's on a call or something.
Yeah.
I do not know.
Can't please everyone. Well, listen, Thomas.
Welcome to the
There's
wrestling
something to tell you on that one. No. Anyway.
I wish I could sleep as good as my dogs do. Like, look at it. It's so peaceful. Like, why can't I sleep like that? Nothing phases them. Just like, I'm just going to sleep. It's nice.
We didn't really mention the pre-show stuff, but the tornado tailgate brawl was a lot of fun, I thought.
It could have been a little bit better, in my honest opinion. I think there was a little bit of a nitpick that I will say. I'm glad that was the last match on the pre-show, but too many commercials.
Yes.
It's because it was Collision, and it was on. It wasn't on like the starting like actual pay-per-view. It was on regular TV, and that's why. You know what? It's funny that you say it was clunky. I was gonna say it was a little bit hokey. Some of the stuff that they used was a little like, not trying to say, but not trashy, because it was like some of the stuff they used, it was like
the barbecue grill spot didn't really work.
Yeah.
It was kind of
And you're using, because you're using like, okay, you're using a cooler. Like, it's like, come on. Like some of this stuff just
Ooh.
didn't, seem like.
We will talk on. We will actually touch upon something very positive. Actually, this is a perfect thing. I'm sorry, Rhonda, but I just thought of this. Tony did get asked a question last night during the media scrum. Are we going to see a Blood and Guts match this year? He guaranteed it's going to happen. Could we finally see it with the women?
Please.
I think so. Yes.
I think last night was a glimpse closer.
He specifically said it has not been announced yet, and if you have bought tickets, because they have to do a special setup for Blood and Guts with the 2 rings.
Full gear.
So yeah, I was wondering if it's going to be at Full Gear, because that tickets haven't gone on sale yet, and he made the specific point of saying you'll know if that's what you're getting because you'll have a different setup, like when you go to buy tickets. So just, I don't know. I think we will maybe Full Gear.
I still think they should make Blood and Guts a pay-per-view for February. Kind of like the Valentine's Day Massacre thing. Like Blood and Guts get like bloody Valentine's Day type thing. Like it should be the February pay-per-view, Blood and Guts. Like that would be perfect. Like that way every year, like February is their Blood and Guts pay-per-view. That way they would have the men's Blood and Guts huge like war, and then they have the women's, and then like all the regular matches. I just think because they don't have a pay-per-view for February. And that would be the perfect name for a pay-per-view, Blood and Guts. You know what I mean?
Bloody Valentine.
You make it My Bloody Valentine, Blood and Guts. Like, I'll see you with Blood and Guts. Like, blood is red Valentine's Day, whatever. I just think it'd be perfect.
I have to go. I'm having an emergency right now. I can't stay.
Okay.
That's a good rest of your life. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I really gotta go right now.
No, it's okay. No worries.
Okay?
Bye.
All right, love you.
Yeah.
Love you.
Okay, you know what we haven't kind of touched up on? How does, including everybody watching, how does everybody feeling about the Acclaimed coming back together?
Yes. Very
Necessary. Definitely necessary.
I think it's going to be great. Again, I think it goes back to what, they're going back to what was working, what was good, and the Acclaim. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
They just don't work apart. I'm sorry. They just work together. I like it.
I feel it was an experiment. I feel it was an experiment with Bowens trying to turn heel, and then they just realized
didn't work.
And Max was getting over, and it was, I mean, I want to have a reason to wear my Scissor Me Daddy Ash shirt again. So
I have their Christmas sweater, Scissor Me Under the Mistletoe. Okay.
I did not know that.
Wow.
I do. I wore it last Christmas, and my niece was like reading it, and she goes, "That is awesome." She goes, "Can you take a picture of it?" Yes, you can. So,
oh my God,
that's one of my Christmas sweaters.
Yeah.
It's like I was like, I swear it's not as derogatory as it seems. I was like, in one aspect, it would seem, yes. I was like, but it doesn't really mean what it says. I was like, it's a wrestling thing. Kind of like when I tell people about my Snapchat, they're like, they see the word V trigger, and I'm like, it's a wrestling move. I was like, I'm a wrestling fan, and then people are like, oh, I wouldn't take you for a wrestling fan. I'm like, why? Do I seem girly or something? I was like, no, I am a fucking wrestling fan. I was like, let's do this shit. I was like, it's a fucking wrestling move, man. Go watch some wrestling. But yeah, no, I think the Acclaim getting back together. First of all, they were so over for the longest time. I mean, the crowd, got so excited that, especially with Billy Gunn and everything. I was like, it's just necessary for them to get back together. And I feel like the pop for them to kind of reignite the passion the fans once had for them would kind of just happen again. You know what I mean?
My friend Lauren and I, we got scissored in Kansas City.
Did you know?
Oh,
it was Max Caster.
Rhonda, this is
he came running at us. Henry was like, it was so funny. He's like, he came down the ramp and then he saw us and he just came running at us, and It was
Did both of you get scissored, or was
We
it just
both-
you?
together. It was
Oh, here.
Naughty,
Oh,
naughty.
Mhm.
You dirty birdies. Wait, who scissored you? Which one scissored you?
Max Caster.
Naughty girl.
oh.
Did he serenade you too?
Don't tell. Henry already knows.
Stop
It's
it.
okay.
I'm so glad you were serenaded with a scissor. But no, I think-
So, yes, we need more scissoring in this world.
Yeah.
Who do you think they're gonna who their opponents are gonna be next week? Because it's gonna be on Dynamite, right? That they have to have their tag team. Who do you think they're gonna go
Yes.
against?
That's a good question.
Hmm.
Very-
Not the
I think-
workhorsemen, I hope. No, I'm just kidding. Nothing against the workhorse. Maybe the frat house. I'm sorry. Nothing. They're all talented guys, but frat house.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I
Maybe.
really don't know.
Could they put him against the Jet Speed or the Bucks?
No,
Or-
I don't think
No,
they
not
should
yet.
put them against
Not-
top tier. Maybe definitely somebody who's talented. I think maybe like the premier athletes. Not that they're not good, but maybe.
Oh
like,
yeah. Okay, that would
Mhm.
Kind of
So
build
I'm
their
putting
way
against
back
the
up to the
Max.
top again.
build their
yeah,
way.
'cause the
Yeah.
premier athletes are still really good, but it'd be kind of good, like with Mark Sterling like in their face, and and maybe even have Billy Gunn come back out to I don't know. It's gonna slowly build back up, I feel, but I think it's a good thing. I feel like it goes back to what we were all talking about, rebuilding the original.
They joined the Dark Order.
The dark acclaimed.
Very happy for you, Thomas. Get to see Chris and
Oh,
Willow.
wow.
Oh, awesome.
That's class.
That's awesome.
Congratulations. I lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
We were talking about who they
Billy
might.
Gunn.
Billy Gunn
Yes,
coming
no,
back.
you're right. Shit. Sorry.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It is. It's
Yeah.
fucking nice. It
Gone.
left the building.
It sure did.
Do it.
But one thing that I'm really liking, shout out to my good people are at Cruising with Kayfabe with Mongo and Emily.
Yes.
They were actually they made a video on it. I want to say 3-4 days ago.
Mhm.
But Mongo was saying something about the tag team division. It feels like it's getting better again, and feels like they are making the roots of the tag team division important again. And it really, really seems to be the case. You fixed
Yeah.
the women's division for the greater good. You were known for an amazing tag team, division. They're working on that so well right now.
Yeah.
We have Jurassic Express, the Young Bucks. You've got just every tag team under the sun. So I think where they're heading into this division, that makes me happy. So,
Yeah.
so knowing that we can maybe hear those huge pops again, I missed the raps. I'm sorry, with Max Caster,
Yeah, me too.
I missed them unconditionally. So
Yeah.
I miss Anthony's reactions to him. Oh, I remembered something.
Oh,
okay.
I'm not as old. Okay, so remember how we were saying bringing AEW back to its original, bringing back originality. I don't know, like the old school, you know how we were talking about that earlier.
yeah.
Come on, Gary, don't
Yeah.
fuck with me. I can't remember shit. All right.
No, I was laughing at Thomas's comment.
Okay, and then shit. Now I forgot what else I was gonna say. I was so excited about saying that, and I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say about anything else. God damn it, Gary! I blame you.
Yeah.
Gary, for everything. It's always
Oh, why?
you.
Because I was laughing at the comment from Thomas.
No, just in general. All right, just your fucking fault, Gary. It's always your fault. No, so definitely bringing back all the original old school shit. You know what I mean? Like we were talking about, Chris Statlander wearing winning the belts. God damn it, Gary.
Make it a tweet.
It is Gary's fault,
Hashtag
dude.
blame Gary.
It is. I'm gonna post that shit. It's always fucking your fault, Gary.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Where's the meme? I'm sick of your shit.
It's coming. I'm gonna post it on the fucking page, and so they can see why I'm always sick of your shit. I'm gonna post one. All the memes I make about Gary about me being sick of your shit. Oh god, I do. I have like 6 or 7 memes. It's always Gary, I'm sick of your shit, or I'm sick of your shit, and I post in the chat all the time. So they always see all the different things I say. But no, it's like I think we were talking about like the Acclaim going back to like old school shit, and then there's one other thing I have to say, and I'm like, nah, I can't remember.
No.
That one's out the window too. But I'll probably remember once Gary starts talking again. I'm like, you know what, Gary, I remember.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Gary.
Mm-mm.
I love it.
Mm-mm. Okay, maybe we'll see that next. Maybe the reformation of. So I don't think we're going to see Chuck Taylor back in the ring again because of his
No.
health issues. Maybe Orange Cassidy and Trent, but
I think Trent's injured again, right? Is he injured
Oh,
again?
is it?
I don't think
I
so.
don't know.
I remember.
I'm not sure.
Okay, the Hurt Syndicate. What do you guys think this means now for the Hurt Syndicate now that they lost to the Gates of Agony and Ricochet? I can't remember what they call themselves for some reason.
The demand.
Yes. What do you think this means now after, like, because it was a good match. Like, I mean, it was some beast mode in that.
I
friggin'
think we might see some friction between them and MVP since maybe.
Maybe.
But they were wanting to add another member. So do we see somebody join the Hurt Syndicate? And if so, who? I don't know.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Well, we definitely know that the demand is going to go for the trios titles, as they should.
Yes.
Like they're doing really good. It's like a, you know, they got a good thing going. And I'm just glad the fucking Toa Fafuri is finally wearing shoes. You know, I've been saying it forever. I'm like, no shoes.
Or Toa Liona. Like, damn.
No, I can't say
I
no
know.
shoes shit. Remember when Marina was taking off her socks and throwing them into the crowd? I go, no. Put some shit on your
No,
Maybe
that's
think of that
gross.
Kyle Fletcher video. No socks. That's all that romantic
That was good.
music in the background.
Every time I see the bare feet, I'm like, I don't know how wrestlers can do it. Like, because, you know, they're all moving around the ring so much. And I'm like, when you get your toes stepped on, doesn't that hurt? I
Yeah.
don't care if your boots are padded. That shit hurts. You get your toes stepped on. Oh, my God. Speaking of Speedball last night, doing that fucking jump off the ladder, I'm like,
I thought
you know
he
what move I'm
broke his.
talking about.
Yes, I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
That was so cringe. Like, and I mean,
Yeah.
like, for him being hurt, I was like,
It felt
you know
sick
that
for him.
hurt because you know you
Yeah.
hit everything. And that I was like, why? It's like, you're already on the ladder. Get the fuck up there and get the belts. That's the only thing that drives me nuts certain times. Like, you see them already on the ladder. Stop reaching for the belt when you're already like halfway in the ladder. Get your ass up there and grab the fucking belt.
Yeah.
You know, like, you see them all do it so much. You're just like, get up there and get the belt. God damn it. You know, a few times I thought it was going to be the Don Callis film, like anyone but the Don Callis
so did
film. I don't care if it's
So
someone
did
from
I.
the crowd. Anyone but the Don Callis film. A few times
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like either the boxer or jet speed. Like, but then once I saw friggin' Speedball dead on the ground, I'm like, no, it's definitely not jet
All right.
speed. God.
I just love the tweet exchange though. Are you alive? No, wait. Speedball, are you dead? I'm still here. Or I'm alive.
I was
I'm
scared
alive.
for him. He was lying on the ground for quite a while. I'm like,
Yeah.
has anyone checked on Speedball? Like, he's been
Speedball
lying in that same
I know.
spot
has
for a while.
been wrestling for a long time. So this is one thing that I liked about that. That match had all that experience in the world. So the ones that needed to sell were the ones that sold it beautifully. So
Yeah.
Speedball was one of them. So
Well, didn't he take one hell of a hit though too?
I don't know. That match was just so action packed.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Maybe he's gonna wake up today and say, "Oh man, fuck you, MVP."
Fuck my feet, man. My feet and my legs hurt. I shouldn't have jumped off the ladder.
No
Like,
wonder.
I'm gonna put on some shoes. Start wearing some boots.
No, I like him the way he is.
No, I love Speedball. He is so friggin' talented. You know who's
He's
another talented
hilarious.
person that
So good.
I think I've only seen him wrestle once so far was is it that Ace Austin dude? Is that what
Yes.
his name?
Yeah,
he's really
see, I
brilliant.
don't know what they're doing with him right now, which
He's
is
not
interesting.
signed yet, right?
Yeah, he signed.
Oh, he
Yep.
is? Okay.
Hmm
Well, I'm sure
I
we'll
think
see
they
more.
just want to, just like any other company, you know, you need to find to see where you can place that talent. So
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a matter of time of where they're gonna like fit him in, but we'll definitely see more of him. It's just like
Yeah.
there's so many different storylines going on right now. They're probably like, we haven't found where we're gonna put you yet, but we definitely will. I mean, for all we know, like we might end up in a tag team. You know, like I mean, like Speedball got. I'm sorry, like Jet Speed got put together. We never know because you know where our roster's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, for all we know, we might end up in Ring of Honor. You know what I mean? So I guess it's only a matter of time before we see what will happen. But he's really talented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did he come from anyway?
TNA.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to see more of him. He's really talented.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
How about you, Sophie? Anything you want to touch base on?
I think Ace Austin could end up with the Bang Bang Gang because he was in Bullet Club with Jay White.
Oh, that's
So I think he could. And Austin God said something about a card. We have a card,
he did.
and Ace
He
Austin
did.
has his card.
Card.
thing.
Yeah, he said we have a card up our sleeve or something
Yeah.
like that. Like, yep,
And
you're
Ace
right.
Austin holds a card, so
Yep.
I think
I
he'll join
think
the
you're
Bang
right.
Bang Gang.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's funny that you said that because remember I said he might end up in a tag team. So when, was it not Colton? Colton won
Colton.
Hendrick. So when
Colton
Colton
won,
comes
yeah.
back to team with Austin, what if he ends up teaming with Juice?
That's
Ace
a good
Austin.
idea.
Yeah. So they got
Yeah.
two tag teams in the Bang Bang Gang, and then
Yeah.
when
And then
Jay
Jay
White
White comes back.
comes back healed, then they got their own faction.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
two tag teams and then their leader. That would be great.
Yeah.
Like, I think he'd be a great addition to the Bang Bang Gang. You
Yep.
know, that would be
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, that would be really cool. I think, you know, especially when we're getting more prominent factions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I swear to God, I think Don Callis is just going to swallow up the whole roster and there won't be anyone left. You know,
Hopefully not.
Don Callis.
I know.
Yeah. But
I love how
Don
every time
Callis.
he comes out,
what?
You know,
it's like, fuck you, Don Callis.
I gotta say it. This him side by side with Brian Danielson on commentary is so damn good. Like, I don't know about you, but when I was talking to Thomas for a short bit last night, well, yesterday afternoon with the pay-per-view and everything, Brian Danielson loves commentary. I think you can tell. Like, are we feeling the breath of fresh air a little bit with the commentary now that Brian
Really
Danielson
enjoying
is
himself.
part of it? Yeah. He looks
really
like he's
enjoying
having a
himself.
blast.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
Well, he loves AEW, so the fact that he's still a permanent, prominent figure, especially about something that he knows and loves, which is great. But
Mhm.
you know what I think is missing? Instead of being 3 on commentary, there should always be 4. And Nigel McGuinness should be sitting side by side with Brian Danielson so I can
Yeah.
hear the little bickering, snickering next to each other. Because tell me that wouldn't be funny. With all this shit that Nigel has said about Brian over the years, then finally they're side by side commentating so I can hear what he has to say finally about the clam ticker. Tell me that would be fun.
I think 4 would be a little too much, but don't rule out the possibility of them trying to coexist on a special collision.
Yeah.
Fuck
Oh,
you.
unless,
Leave me
like,
alone,
he's only
Nigel.
on Collision,
What?
right?
What's your problem? What's that?
He's only on Collision, right?
Nigel, yeah, only on
Yeah,
collision.
Okay, so what is it just like? So is it Brian, Excalibur, and Taz on Dynamite?
Dynamite, yeah.
Oh,
And it
okay,
looks
so
like
then-
Tony and Nigel on collision, which was expected.
Yeah.
And maybe sometimes Matt
Daddy
Menard.
Magic.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I don't think 4 is that bad. I mean, it's
I think it's a little too much.
Yeah.
You're taking away from, like, this is nothing against Tony Schiavone. I think him being in his role on Collision really fits him a lot more
yeah.
with Nigel, you know?
Mhm.
And Brian, it just feels like the A show to me is certainly Dynamite. And I think
Mhm.
Brian deserves to be on the A show, you know? And
Yeah.
Tony, he's always going to be Tony, but
I know. I would
I
like to
mean-
hear them though, at least here and there, like side
Mhm.
by side on a commentary to hear.
I would love to see that once. Yeah,
Tell me
I
that would be
agree.
funny, or at least at a pay per view. Tell me that
Yeah.
would be fun. Like I don't know, or maybe Tony Schiavone, Nigel
that'd be great.
McGuinness, and Brian Danielson during a pay per view. I would love to hear the 3 of them
That would be great.
commentate. That would be a very fun. I'm so sorry.
Evidently, they do not agree. They see Don Callis across the street.
I am so sorry.
Vicky,
Anyway,
they saw Don Callis going across the street.
did I mention Barnaby sounds like a beagle, even though he's a Labrador with his. You know? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Welcome to my world. This is what I go through every single day. Oh my God. No peace.
No peace.
No peace. Oh God.
But yeah, one of these days we certainly have to see a Danielson and Nigel commentary for Collision. That just
And
that
Tony,
just
'cause
screams a
Tony's
lot of fun
spicy.
to me.
That would be fun. I would love that, especially after all the years that I just talk shit about Brian. I'd like to see what he'd say
Yeah.
if and was he side by side with him, like, you know, call me a clam digger now.
Clam Dugger. Fuck
It'd be
you.
so fun. I just it has to happen once. You know.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yep.
Who knows?
Yeah. Oh, so okay, well, we were talking about Gary next month on the 12th.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to do a live.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
Sophie, you are always more than welcome to join us anytime you'd like. So,
Oh, thank you.
anytime you'd like, you're welcome. Anytime you'd like to join
Thank
us,
you.
you're always welcome. It's open door. So, but
I mean, it's
Thank you.
literally the forbidden door because she is in another country. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Done with you.
Oh,
I'm just
Gary.
saying.
I'm fucking done. You cut off, Gary. That's it.
Well,
But,
yeah, so we will plan it for that day for sure. You know,
We can preview what the matches that we'll have hopefully have announced for Wrestle Dream by then.
that is true. That is true.
it needs to happen. Yes.
I agree. Why are we whispering?
Yeah.
Why are we whispering?
Yeah, why are we whispering?
I have no idea.
What are you whispering for?
Yeah.
Oh, Sophie, feel free to post any of the pictures of your experience from Forbidden Door up on the page,
Yep.
and we will gladly share them. Like I said, anytime you want to share any of your experiences on the page,
Yep.
on the women's page, we will gladly share them. You know, we're all about sharing everybody's experiences. So,
All day.
Awesome.
Very good point. I was actually going to do a special draft show with Thomas. So him and I might be doing that here very soon.
What?
Basically, it's like, who would I draft to be on Dynamite and who would he draft to be on Collision? You know, kind of like something kind of fun there. Yeah, good comment there, Thomas. So, something that I would like to do, of course, because you know it's the right thing to do. Yay! And that's shout out these two. Yay!
Yay.
I will be partaking in their show on November 2nd, and then I will be going into Boston December 2nd. So if somebody wants to know information on that, please message me. Jill and Jules and I actually have a great idea what that we actually have planned. A very special announcement coming very soon to the page. Yeah. I can talk about them all day, but I don't want to bore people because that's the last thing I want to do because I bore you throughout this entire live each and every time anyway. Now I don't know how to remove the thing. So
Way to go,
wait a minute.
Gary.
There we go.
Got it.
But Sophie, as always, it was an absolute awesome time having you on here again. If you want to partake in it again
Thank you.
next month, I'm sure Vicky, since she is the one that runs the show, she is the CEO.
Of course.
Don't ever do that again.
Of course. Do the dance.
Fuck you, Gary.
See, she did the CEO dance. She did the Alex Windsor. One more time.
Here's my dance for you, Gary. Fuck you, Gary. You can sleep outside when you come over.
Sleep in the doghouse.
You can sleep on the back. I'll give you a blanket and a pillow to sleep on the lounge chair.
Don't forget my binky.
I'm gonna have to get you like a fucking baby.
Well,
Okay.
I'm done with your shit.
yeah.
Shut up.
All right, guys. Well, enjoy your day. I hope you have an elite Wednesday and Saturday. And take care.
Excited for the new announcement on Dynamite. Whatever.
Better
it
be
is.
a good one.
Yeah.
Yes.